I just wanted to go a little longer today. Welcome back to another episode of Into the 99, where we've got 99 cards, because Commander's number one. I am one of your hosts, Daniel. I've got the boys with me, Sherman and Slothy. Sherman, how you doing today?
Not bad. Doing pain. How are you doing?
Like I was just saying, I went swimming really early, and then we're doing an early recording, but I went swimming really early, like Friday, like 5 a.m., 5:30. I got home at like 7, and then I've just sat and built Warhammer stuff. I don't know why I'm so into building this stuff lately, but my magic, I haven't built anything basically at all from Edge of Eternities. I just keep building Warhammer, and I'm really good doing it. I really, really enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on with me. Just been very, very busy, so it's nice to actually like sit down and relax a little bit. And Slothy, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. It was a pretty interesting week. I was working at a different site for the last week or so, come back to the shop, and am immediately put with 2 buildings that I've got to run.
Fun.
You'd almost think so. But no, it's been interesting so far. It's been fun. I'm very glad the week's over, though, and then we got a long weekend ahead of us.
That's fair. I always work weekends, so it's no weekend for me. I go back to work tomorrow, sadly. And then I wanted to, before we further, I did want to say, you said you're feeling a little bit better, Sherman, but like how's the physio stuff going? It's nice to ask.
So, my physiotherapist, he's diabolic. I'm ticklish, right? So he has to do acupuncture on my side sometimes. So he'll be like feeling around for it, and I'm laughing like, he stabs like, son of a,
Yeah.
He's like, that's fun. That's so much fun. Let's do it again. And I'm like, son of a,
Yeah, the difference between giggling and then being in immense pain is probably not fun.
Yeah, no, not fun at all.
That's fair. I respect it. We are, like I said, people are already doing Spider-Man spoilers. I think we're just not doing the Edge of Eternity spoilers. There's just too many spoilers. You get it. There's new cards out. They do things. We'll probably get to them. Like I said, to quickly harken back to our Magic Freeze. That's what I've been doing. I have so many Magic cards. I've been just kind of building, and there's every now and then there's some cool stuff like the station stuff. I'm always interested in like building a deck like that. That was like a really cool deck. The damage station is wild, right? But it's kind of nice with this new rule change. This kind of goes into today's episode. There's a lot of new commander options, right? From older sets that we were not able to, that were always kind of cool and stuff. And I run this in a lot of decks. Believe it or not, it's in Rigo. It's in a bunch of Rigo decks. You got it. It's not a 0 or 1, but it does give me the draw, right? And that's all the spoilers you get for it. But I just haven't been really looking at it and stuff. I know that there's always like power push cards right now. I know there's like a new doubling season kind of angel or parallel lives angel kind of thing. I get it. I understand. It's, my stuff was already fairly strong, and I've had a good time. I play garbage. I like to play just bracket 1, bracket 2 nonsense. It doesn't matter how many good mythics they put in the set. It's all good. So, like I said, the Edge of Eternities, we're probably just going to not do spoilers. And then, again, you get it. It's Spider-Man, webs, yeah. We understand. I don't know. The Spider-Man stuff has not gotten great responses from the spoilers I've seen. But like I said, I wasn't excited for that in general. I'm not a big Universes Beyond fan. The Final Fantasy stuff at least had some cool things. It was nice to see people excited for it. But I like just like traditional Magic. So I don't really need space magic or what if magic was in a Western. So that's my pre-rant before that. But that being said, I am excited about the new change. I do really like this change that lets vehicles and like legendary stuff be commanders and stuff. I don't know. Can you use a legendary equipment as a commander, or is it just vehicles for the moment?
Just vehicles for right now.
All right.
It has to be able to become a creature later on.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, so it has to have a tangible power and toughness on the card.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Caldra one day. We'll see. Let's tell the people, the good people here. Actually, you know what? We'll tell everyone that. You quickly say the commander. Here we go.
Oh, keeping the good people waiting. So we're talking about the Indomitable today. It's 2 double blue for a 6/6 legendary artifact vehicle with trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, has crew 3, and you may cast the Indomitable from your graveyard as long as you control 3 or more tapped pirates and or vehicles. This is not a pirate deck. I think there's 6 pirates in here, and that's kind of just in case someone, takes control of my turn and puts it in the graveyard. It's mostly just a low, trying to make things unblockable aggro deck that draws a whole bunch of cards.
So fun.
And it's just all kind of stuff I had laying around.
I like decks like that.
Yeah.
Like when you're able to just kind of build it with like things that are just available.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun, and it's a nice little restriction, I find, too.
Well, you tend to, it's nice to get a use out of those. Like I said, we all have so many of these vehicles. They've been around for so long, right? So I kind of probably am going to make an Asika's Chariot at some point because I just think the cats are silly. But like I said, there's a lot of cool vehicles, and I've never been as much of a fan of vehicles. They haven't been my favorite thing, but I always see like the way Sherman uses vehicles, and it always makes me be like, oh wow, like these are like very cool, very viable. So now seeing so many in the command zone, I'm excited to see it. So I'm excited to see what you have in here. Do you have any sections, or is it just straight whatever?
It's pretty much just straight whatever.
All right.
So yeah, why don't we start with the artifacts?
I'll take us away with a nice, easy Arcane Signet. Mono Blue doesn't really have the best ramp, so Arcane Signet is 2 colorless. You tap, you add 1 mana of your commander's identity, so blue.
All right, my turn next. I get the Assassin Gauntlet, or 2 in a blue. The artifact equipment. When the gauntlet enters the battlefield, attach it to up to 1 target. Man, that is so confusing. Just attach it to a target creature you control. Have all creatures target opponent control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card, and it has the equipped cost of 2.
Honestly, that's a pretty strong game-ending card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being able to get in for the last little bit of damage, or even if you're just using it with your commander to draw a whole ton of cards, it's one of the MVPs.
Well, it's also it's a politics card, right? Because Sherman, when I play with Sherman wrongs me often. He never leaves me alone. But it's very easy for me for somebody to be like, hey, like I'll tap all of Sherman's blockers so you can crack him one for how he's acting for all his interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And leave me alone for 2 or 3 turns, and I'd be like, okay, I'd make that deal. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. That's very cool.
Next up here, we've got the Bident of Thassa, 2 double blue for legendary enchantment artifact. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, and you can pay 1 in a blue and tap it. Tap creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. I
also love that one.
There's quite a bit of redundancy with our commander's effect in here. It's fun.
Yeah, we want a lot of draw, I assume, right?
Yeah.
We have a commander sphere. Again, just nice 3 mana rocky tap for 1 mana of your commander's identity. Sack it to draw, again on the draw theme.
Yep.
You know it.
Oh, we have come to my second favorite card with a book in it. That's Folio of Fantasy. 1 in a blue. It's an artifact where players have no maximum hand size. For double X, you can tap it. Each player draws X cards. However, you can also tap it for 2 in a blue, and each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard. So you're milling everyone, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember a game we played at the Calgary event for face-to-face last year where you killed me with this card, and it has changed me.
Folio Fancies is great. It's it's goodwill politics. It's group hug. No max hand size. It's a win con. It's a draw con. Literally, you can draw the game if you have mana. Yeah. I love Folio Fancies. For a long time, they were not in stock because I just have so many of them. Again, it's just even if you've got two mana sitting around and stuff, it's nice to be able to just dump, like, especially in a blue deck, if you play the right way, which I never do. You often are sitting there holding up mana, right? 2 mana, 4 mana kind of thing, right? Interaction. So it's very nice to, right before your turn starts, refill kind of the hand, see what you get and everything. Because again, if you're sitting there playing with instants, it's nice to have somewhere to actually dump that mana if you don't use it, right? Because if everyone's just playing garbage, you know, I'm playing Rigo. Like I never stop talking about. I'm playing Rigo. What are you gonna do? You're gonna counter like my 0/0/1s?
Bolt the bird.
My Drifter and Dolls, you know, Naga Slitherblades. It's not happening, right? You're saving that mana. Oh yeah, I have to quickly say, what is your favorite card of the book?
Oh, I'm like, why are we stopping? Arcadian Empires Volume 7.
It's a good one. I like it.
Sarpadian Empires Volume 7.
Yeah, it's I'm a fan. I respect it. Is there any reason it's your favorite, or you just like the card?
Like it. There's 6 other volumes. We have no idea what it's about. You can pick any color for whatever you want to create because it's like either like a red goblin or a blue merfolk, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I have it in foil, so I'm like, why not?
Those old foils are so sick.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's me. Next up, we've got Gauntlet of Power. 5 mana artifact. Enters the battlefield, you choose a color. Creatures of the chosen color get +1/+1. And whenever a basic land is tapped for mana of the chosen color, its controller adds 1 additional mana of that color.
Man, they reprinted this into the ground. $5 card now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hurrah.
Again,
it's also group hug adjacent.
It is, yeah. It's, you know, a lot of times you can help people out. I do like this card. Again, it is nice to see it so cheap. We have the Gold Vein pick because we care a lot about our damage triggers in this deck. It's, you know, the ship. It's a pirate ship. It's got, you know, guns. It's got cannons, triggers for all of them. You get it. 2 mana. Equipped creature gets 1/1. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you're creating a treasure token and an equip for 1. So in a deck where you're trying to hit in for these aggro things, that 1 equip to constantly replenish your mana is easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, next one's fun. It's Heraldic Banner for 3 mana. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0. You have to add 1 mana of the chosen color. Fantastic card.
I saw someone the other day whining about like 3 mana rocks. They're like, they're not even viable. No one plays them and stuff. I play 3 mana rocks in so many decks right now, and it smooths them out so much. There's Thunder sent it to me. Command Zone put out like a big thing, and they're like, oh, the optimal number of lands is like 42 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And
it was 38.
It was something high. It was really high, but it was 38 is still pretty high. But I swear it was in the 40s. I could be wrong. Anything over 33 to me is the same as 40. But I said, I don't have a problem with especially when I run these cheaper decks and I run a lot of the diamonds that I love, the 3 mana rocks. I oftentimes just don't ever have mana problems. Again, and in a deck like this too, right? Like you're gonna go through so much card draw. I have not looked at this deck, but I can already tell you're drawing cards because in your artifact section you've got like 4 extra draw enablers. You know what I mean? So you want mana to have those. Like, okay, it might not be the most explosive turn 1 play, but having all this mana available to empty your hand out is important.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be thinking about the long game.
The long game is always more mana.
Yeah. The thing is though, like I've heard people say the same thing, but it comes down to how your group plays, right? So our group, the way we play, we like to prolong the game. We don't play as many board wipes. We like to, slow it down. We don't want to win on turn 6 or turn 7. We're aiming for like 8 or 9 or 10 or, beyond that, right? So slowing it down is what we do. We're going to put in those 3 mana rocks as opposed to 2 mana rocks. And there's nothing wrong with that style of play. If you want to play faster, sure, dump in the 2 mana rocks and whatnot. Who cares?
Yeah.
But it really does come down to how your play group is, right? So all of us, we're so casual, we don't care.
Well, yeah, because my play experience I'm looking for is usually I just want to get together with buddies, right? If you've ever come out to an event and played with us and stuff like that, I'm not being serious a lot of time. This isn't tournament Daniel. I'm just being stupid, things are group hug. I'm often dying to my own mistakes and to the fact that I threaten every single player at the table, right? Like I'm trying to have a good time with my buddies. So yeah, like these lower rocks, I know that it's a little bit of a tangent on them, but I don't think they're bad. I like them a lot. They're not unplayable. I have a whole big stack of them. Like the only thing that's really missing from them is Decanter of Endless Waters because I can't find more of them.
Yeah.
Such a good rock.
100%. Yeah, jumping back into here, we got the Key to the City. 2 mana. Tap it, discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. And whenever Key to the City becomes untapped, you may pay 2. And if you do, draw a card.
I respect it. I love these ones too. They're very, very, they've got a lot of utility. We have our Laser Screwdriver next. It is 3 mana. That next card is very cool. I have to talk to you about that in a minute. Laser Screwdriver, 3 mana. You tap to add a mana of any color. Then you can pay 1, tap it, tap target artifact. 2 and a tap, surveil 1. Or 3 and a tap, go target creature. That's great tools. It's a great toolbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the best. 2 of those 4 modes make it easier for us to get through an attack.
Yep.
All you need is Goad. Goad is the best.
Every Goad deck I have is so fun to play.
Right. I get the next card. It's one of Slothy's top 5 cards. It's the Strixhaven Stadium. Also, in this case, Buka Stadium from Final Fantasy X. It's an artifact that taps to add 1 color's mana. You put a point counter on the artifact. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter from this artifact. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, put a point counter on this artifact. Then, if it has 10 or more point counters on it, remove them all from that player, and that player loses the game. Man, there's always so many words.
I mean, I thought you'd be used to reading it by now.
No, because either you or Daniel get to read it out loud.
Yeah, because we always take it, yeah. The new art on that Strixhaven Stadium is pretty cool.
Yeah, I found a couple of them at my LGS in their little Final Fantasy binder, and being the card that it is, had to take them before someone else could.
Had to fight a few people at the counter. I respect it.
Next up here, we've got the Midnight Clock. 2 and a blue. Tap it for blue. You can pay 2 and a blue to put an hour counter on it. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on this artifact. And when the 12th hour counter is put on this artifact, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards and exile this artifact.
Yeah, another solid choice. We have our Mind Stone, a nice 2 mana rock. Tap for 1 colorless or 1 and a tap. You can sack it, draw a card.
And then the next one we have is a Replicating Ring for 3 mana. It's no artifact, not just a regular one. You tap it to add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a night counter on the ring. Then, if it has 8 or more night counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicated Ring with tap to add 1 mana of any 1 color. This ring, I have someone in the playgroup that plays it every single time we remove it before it gets to 8.
Makes sense.
Honestly, I
no.
I really wish this made more replicating rings that just keep replicating. I understand why it doesn't.
That's how we get Scoot Swarm type things.
True, but I was going to say, as soon as you started, I was like, wow, these really are all pretty wordy cards for Sherman.
Yeah.
Seriously, all the wordy ones.
It's like you're being picked on by a teacher, and Sherman, your paragraph, please.
Next up, we've got Sky Diamond. 2 mana. Enters battlefield tapped. Taps for blue.
Yep.
A bit less wordy.
Yeah, again, like Sherman gets one all right one. We have our Star Compass next, which I also like to see. It's 2 colorless. It comes into play tapped. You tap it for 1 mana of any, basically for a basic. Is what I could never do these wordy ones. I'm like, summarize. Yeah, so you could tap for what a basic you have is. So for blue.
Yeah.
Sky Diamond 2.
Then the next one is going to be a Thought Vessel for 2 mana. You have no max hand size, and you get to tap it for colorless mana.
Yeah. Then we've got Wayfarer's Bauble, 1 mana, pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice this artifact, search your library for basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
All right. I like your artifact section. Now we're into your creatures, your aggro list, kind of.
Yeah.
Let's take it away. So first and foremost, we have our archetype of imagination. It is 4 double blue for an enchantment creature, human wizard, 3/2. All your creatures have flying, and creatures your opponents control lose flying and cannot gain them. Gain flying, not gain them. You get it.
Such an annoying card. So good, but so annoying.
Fair.
Again, it's another one that can drop down and be a game ender, right? If I'm playing angels and I think that I'm defended from everything and then suddenly I just get whacked, that's on me.
Yeah.
True. All right. Next one we have is going to be Azure Fleet Admiral, or 3 in a blue. Human pirate, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Yes. And it cannot be blocked by creatures the monarch controls. Double yes. Ooh.
Yeah. More unblockable, more card draw.
And we get to be the monarch. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm the king.
Next up, we've got the Brine Barrow Intruder. Single blue for a 1/2 human rogue with flash. When it enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Most of my creatures in here are pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
So I find there's a couple things that do something similar to this, but I find that makes being attacked a bit more manageable.
Yeah, I like that. We have our Kalef, Beloved by the Sea. 1 double blue for a legendary enchantment creature, demigod, star 3. Power is equal to the devotion to blue. Creatures and enchantments you control have spells your opponents cast that target this permanent cost 1 more. Also, I like that card too.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the demigod cycle from Theros.
Yeah, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were really good.
I think that's kind of, I might be mistaken, but I think that's kind of where those uncommon legends really started to shine.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like, because I go back to a lot of them, like your Daxos and stuff like that, right? Like you see a lot of them. What's the, Nylia's the big green god. What's the one that gives me counters? I play that in a ton of decks too, but I never put it in.
Nylia?
No, it's the green demigod.
Green one. Oh, that was...
Starts with an R, right?
Something. Renata. Yeah, there we go. We get there.
Aha! All right. Let us move on here. We have the next creature, Color of Gale, or 1 blue, a 1/1, Merfolk Wizard. 1 in a blue, tap it, target creature gains flying until end of turn. More flying. Nice.
Yeah. Then we've got Chasm Skulker. 2 in a blue for a 1/1 Squid Horror. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Chasm Skulker, and when Chasm Skulker dies, create X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Chasm Skulker.
That card always overperforms.
Oh, 100%.
It's always huge when it dies, yeah. This is silly artwork. The Cogwork Wrestler. I like this little guy. It's a 1 blue mana gnome artifact creature, 1/2. Has flash. When it enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -2/-0. So it's the same as the other one. It's silly artwork. I love it.
That is pretty nice. That's a good one. You should make that for the thumbnail. Yeah. All right. I get the Homunculus Horde for 3 in a blue. It's a Homunculus. That's a 2/2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you create a token that's a copy of this creature. So fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a very cool card.
Yeah.
I truly wish it had 1 less power because it would be my favorite Rego card. But yeah, it puts in a ton of work, like Scoot Swarm, but for draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Invisible Stalker. 1 in a blue for a 1/1 human rogue with hexproof, and Invisible Stalker can be blocked.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
True. We have a Loyal Inventor. 2 and a blue for a Human Artificer 2/3. With Vigilance, when Loyal Inventor enters the battlefield, you can search the library for an artifact, reveal it, then shuffle. Put it in your hand if you control an assassin, otherwise it goes to the top.
That's interesting.
Most of the time what this is going to be finding is honestly something like Folio of Fancies or Thought Vessel, something that gives me no max hand size.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Next one we have is going to be Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator for 2 and a blue. It's a Siren Pirate. That's a 2/2. Has flying. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponent, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. It also has partner, but no, it doesn't really matter here.
Nah, partnerless.
Yeah, partnerless.
Then we've got the Mischievous Mystic. 1 and a blue for a 2/1 human wizard with flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying.
Is that also only Foundations? Foundations had such good cards in it.
Oh yeah.
Totally did.
Yeah, it was such a cool set. We have our Mistcloaked Herald, a 1/1 that cannot be blocked. 1 blue for a Merfolk Warrior.
Then we have the Moonblade Shinobi. So it's for 3 and a blue, it's a 3/2 human ninja. It has ninjutsu for 2 and a blue. And whenever the Shinobi deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with flying. I like the flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely helps you get in. I don't know why Nezahal's gone up so much in price.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every time I see that it's up that high, I'm like, what are we talking about?
Before I read that, there is one maybe board card, and that is specifically to swap with Nezahal if you don't want to pay the $20 for it.
Really quickly, you know what though? If you do want to pay the $20 for it, go to houseofcards.ca, promo code IT99. That's going to get you a discount at checkout. It's gonna support us. It's going to support a great store. It's going to get you a deal. There's really no downsides. So, like I said, houseofcards.ca, great spot to go and honestly stock up on Nezahal playsets. Buy 10, 12. They're going to keep going up. You got to believe me. So, yeah. But any cards that you want for this list or any of the other ones, they are a great place. They have fast shipping and they're a wonderful company. And like I said, they're just like a really nice store. It's a good store to support. And yeah,
absolutely.
Also put these decks in AI armor sleeves. Nice plug. And thank you for everyone who supports us. I will give a better thank you to that. But thank you to everyone on Patreon. You guys are the best. Thank you the most ever. They get better thanks than everyone else. Everyone else gets an all right thanks. They get a it's okay. All right, we're back to it.
All right. But yeah, next up we've got Nezahal, Primal Tide. 5 double blue for a 7/7 legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur. This spell can't be countered. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card, and you can discard 3 cards to exile Nezahal and return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Man, that's an annoying ability.
Yeah.
It's a very strong card.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very good draw engine, too, with how much people play, like, again, your interactions, your just artifacts in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, we have an Overwhelmed Apprentice. It is a 1/2 human wizard. When it enters, each opponent mills 2, and then you scry 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Slothy, who hurt you?
What are you talking about? That's Group Hug.
It's Group Hug.
We have a Psychosis Crawler for 5 mana. It's a Phyrexian Horror. That's star. So the power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life. Slothy, who hurt you?
Bonk.
Target number 1.
Then we've got the Sicarian Infiltrator. 2 in the blue for a 1/2 artifact creature, human soldier with flash and squad 2. And Benediction of the Omnissiah. When Sicarian Infiltrator enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Pretty good.
I wonder if that guy in the artwork painting someone full of lead or not. Because actually, I'm thinking about you, Daniel, and how you're saying you're painting Player Warhammer.
Oh, I wish I was painting. I'm building. If this had no paint on it, then we're talking my language right now. And my squad is Termagant squads. So many Termagants. We have our Siren Stormcaller here. Before I go to there, I love the squad mechanic, and they need to bring it back. I love to dump my mana into stuff. I love anything I can sink a lot of mana into. And it's fun to, again, I overwhelm the board with tokens and lose the game for it all the time. I'd love to be like, I squad 15 times. What up? Rakdos Charm.
Exactly.
No. All right, we have our Siren Stormcaller here. 1 blue for a 1/1 Siren Pirate Wizard with flying. You can, I hate this ability. Pay a blue, sack it, counter target spell ability that targets you or creature you control. That's one of the, it's so annoying to have that on deck. You know, I know I have to get rid of something you have that's annoying, but you have it just sitting there as an open threat, daring me.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what's up?
So what's up?
Get rid of my Psychosis Crawler. Go ahead, he's right there.
Yeah. You attack my group hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next card we have here is going to be a Slither Blade for a single blue. Naga Rogue, the 1/2, and it cannot be blocked.
Yeah. Then we've got the Solemn Simulacrum. 4 mana for a 2/2 artifact creature golem. When it enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And when this creature dies, you may draw a card.
You guys are kind of getting me back on board with Solemn. You put Solemn in things lately, and I keep being like, should I buy some Solemns? They're like 50 cents.
Might as well.
You know, it's a good budget
They
piece.
they pretty much put them in every deck now. And it's like, truth be told, like, when you're playing casual, most people just do this. Like, hey, if I attack you, will you just block and kill it? Okay, sure. Boom, you get an extra card draw.
Again,
That's how it normally goes now.
Again, even if they don't, I'm just going to swing it at someone until they do block it. You don't have to. No deals are made. You're taking 2 damage or I'm getting my draw. You choose. How much do you like your life? Because it's going to happen again next turn. And then the turn after that. Oh, what's the Kenrith one? Kenrith Transformation. It's still coming at you. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The draw's not the point.
You've only made it stronger now.
Yeah, exactly. We have our Spectral Sailor as well. We should. Again, another mana sink, and I appreciate it. 1 blue for a 1/1 Spirit Pirate Flash Flying, and pay 3 and 1 blue, draw a card.
Yeah.
Then we have a Spyglass Siren for another single blue. A lot of low cost creatures. Really liking it.
I love to spit this out.
It's a Siren. It's a pirate. It's a 1/1. Has flying. When it enters the battlefield, you create a map. So what was a map again? It's an artifact with tap 1 and tap it. Sacrifice this artifact. Target creature you control. Explore. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh yeah.
I'm going to quickly scroll back up to read your commander here. Absolutely. Whenever a creature, so realistically, if you're just playing 1 at a time, if you're just playing, 1 mana, I get 1 creature out. Then I get 2 creatures out, so I've got 3. Then my next turn, I get 1 more creature out, so I have 4 creatures. We drop our commander down and we fully fill our hand again because we have these little flyers. I like it.
Yeah.
I love little weenie aggro decks like this. They're so fun to play.
Oh, absolutely. But next up, we've got Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. 1 and a blue, legendary creature, human rogue. It's a 1/3. Creatures you control with power or toughness, 1 or less, can't be blocked.
What is this set from?
Me.
Dominaria.
Yeah.
I just looked like Constellations and I was like, is this a Theros card?
No, it came out. When did it come out first?
Dominaria. Looked like, yeah. Yeah, Dominaria. Ages ago.
It's been reprinted a couple times. And
ooh, I love this card. Time Stream Navigator. It just has really cool artwork.
Yeah.
It is 1 in the blue for a 1/1 human pirate wizard with Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, which in a 1 mana cost heavy deck, you will, you get the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. Then 2 double blue and a tap. You put Time Stream Navigator on the bottom of its owner's library. Take an extra turn after this one. Activate only if you have the City's Blessing. I like that for an extra turn. I think that's a reasonable cost. It's a pirate. It's on theme.
Yeah. This card was a nightmare for River Song.
I was going to say, yeah, one of the doctors lets you play from the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra turn.
As long as you've got more than 4 mana and a way to draw more than just the Time Stream Navigator, you're laughing.
Well, you do need some haste, but that's not. Again, I'm pretty sure River Song was red-blue for some reason as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the most haste enable color. Yeah, why not, right?
Or even just 6 mana and a way to draw it after you put it on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I guess you
play
do
again that turn.
Yeah, true.
I pulled off that combo once, and I said, nope, not anymore.
No.
And I took the card. It was pointless. It was not fun. So, well, it's fun for me for that one time, but after that, it was not fun. Speaking of not fun, the next card, Triska's Deca File. Or 1 in a blue, Human Wizard, that's 1-3. You have no max hand size, another one, nice. Beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. And for 3 in a blue, you draw a card. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah. Then we've got the 20-toed toad. 3 to blue for a 3/3 frog wizard. Your maximum hand size is 20. Whenever you attack with 2, both of these were in the Ms. Bubbleflower precon, by the way.
Such a funny card name, though. 20-toed toad is hilarious.
Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on the toad and draw a card. Whenever 20-toed toad attacks, you win the game if there are 20 or more counters on it, or if you have 20 or more cards in hand.
It's a great win con. I don't play this card enough at all.
No, it's so much fun.
Was it in just the Bumbleflower deck?
Yes.
So it's just sitting in one of my Bumbleflowers. I got so many Mrs. Bumbleflowers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still need to get one of the anime Miss Bumbleflowers, but those are expensive.
They're so expensive.
Oh, it hurts.
They're really, really expensive.
Houseofcards.ca, go buy them. Zulaport Duelist is our next one, our last creature here. It is 1 blue for a 1/1 human rogue with flash that does the same thing. It does more. It enters the battlefield up to 1 target creature, gets -2/-0. Could be any creature. And then its controller mills 2 cards. I like it.
Yeah.
That's all the creatures. Not bad at all. So
A pretty cheap
28
creature section, too,
Right.
especially $48, and one of the cards is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just, I guess, don't do that one.
Do we want to jump into our expansive sorcery section?
You want to do sorceries before enchantments?
If it's easier for the video, we can do enchantments.
We're down at sorcery. I'll take it. It's Windfall, and it's great. I love Windfall. It is 2 and a blue. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. But it's usually, especially in a draw-heavy deck, gonna be us.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun to wreck people's hands. It's one of my favorite things to do in all of Magic. I still, to this day, like I said, think the best turn 1 you can do, it doesn't matter what's in your hand. If I have, if I have the best, my winning combo, but also a Winds of Change, the table's getting Winds of Change. It doesn't matter. It's so funny to Winds of Change people on turn 1. You're down to, because you play your land, you draw, you're down to 6 cards. You're lower than everyone, but you've ruined the night for everyone. For everyone at the table, Winds of Change turn 1 is the funniest thing, because you mulligan, okay, I can keep this, it's going to be there, and we all have a player who's like, this didn't work. And I always say, you know what? Go ahead, take another one where it's all casual here. Then I ruin the game. Then I wreck the game entirely, and they just sit so mad. It's so fun. Anyone who gets a chance to turn 1 Winds of Change, I promise it'll change your life for the better. You're going to have a great laugh about it. It is going to wreck the game for sure. People don't like it, but I like it.
Degenerate.
Especially if you're turn 1. If you're the first player and you do it, and someone that you know how often you see a turn 1 Soul Ring, watching that go to the bin and then watching them draw an unplayable hand it's an enjoyable experience that I can't even put into words. It's like I got married, and then it's one step above that one. My wife's cool, but man, Winds of Change is wonderful. No one send this clip to my wife. What section do you want to go to next?
Let's hit our instance next.
All right, here.
Instance. All right. Let me get it here. So, first one we have is going to be Aetherize for 3 and a blue. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. This is so devastating.
I'm guilty of being...
when one person swings out and you save that one person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty of being hurt by this card too many times. Sherman kills me all the time with cards like this. Aetherize, Settle the Wreckage. Just, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it every time. I see the open, man. I know it's there.
You know it. I don't play with Ink Shield. I play with everything else but Ink Shield.
Man, Ink Shield's great. That needs a reprint too.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got An Offer You Can't Refuse. Single blue. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens.
Yeah. That's how I politics. I think you'll find my terms quite agreeable if you know it's good for you.
Yeah.
We have a simple cancel. 1 double blue. You counter target spell. I like that artwork on it too.
Yeah. And then we have our nice classic counter spell. Double blue. You just counter target spell. Hard counter, baby.
This deck folds very, very heavily to board wipes.
Yeah, fair.
So the goal of that is to have that not happen as much as possible.
I respect that.
Next up, we've got one of my favorite cards from the Doctor Who set. We've got Cyber Conversion. Double blue. Turn target creature face down. It's a 2/2 Cyberman.
I don't know why I don't play with this card more. That's really funny. That would make me pretty mad.
Play it against the that one precon from Karlov Manor with all the face down stuff.
Or the Kadena one. But I guarantee, I never see this card, right? Because like I said, I didn't really buy any of the Doctor Who stuff, so this is not a card that's heavy in my collection. But I do play stupid stuff all the time, and I know that one of these days I'm gonna be out at like an event playing with Slothy, and I'll be like, let's play Toxel, and I'll be like, okay, and I'll turn it face down, and just no one will kill it, and they'll just leave it face down the whole game and hurt me. We know I'm not killing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, be that, because you can't morph is what lets you turn it face up, right? You can't just morph a not morph creature.
It is just a 2/2.
That's why Ixodron is so annoying.
Yep.
Yeah.
With me, I like this card. It's worse than the Darksteel mutation, Kenra's transformation, because I can at least destroy those. I at least put that in the index, right? Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Yeah. We have Muddle the Mixture next. It is 2, it's a double blue. You counter target instant or sorcery, which again is going to be those board wipes, like you said. And it also has Transmute, 1 double blue. Discard it, search your library for a card with the same amount of value as this card. Reveal it and put it in your hand, then shuffle, transmute as a sorcery. So is that that you search for a 2 cost?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be finding
Folio again.
Thought Vessel or Folio or Triskaidekaphile.
Any card, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to be real mean, you could find Time Stream.
Yeah, I like that. Put it at the bottom, put it at the top. I like it.
We have another counter spell here. We got a negate for 1 and a blue. Counter target non-creature spell this time.
I really don't like board wipes.
I love board wipes.
This doesn't affect me because I don't play board wipes.
I know.
This doesn't affect me because I don't play board wipes, but I do play stuff that should be countered, and that's I kind of am uncomfortable with that. You got a little too much of that for me.
Yeah, fair. Next up here, we've got the Paradoxical Outcome. 3 and a blue. Return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you control to their owner's hand. Draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way.
I guess when you have a bunch of 1 mana, a good extra draw.
Yeah.
And a good way to save your creatures from things. We have our Pongify. It is Turn to Monkey. 1 blue. You instant destroy target creature, can't be regenerated. Its controller creates a 3/3 green. You like that one, Slothy? You like Turn to Monkey? Can't be regenerated.
It's such a long day.
Its controller creates a 3/3 green ape creature. That's the only way you have to cast it now. Become monk. Yeah, it's a good card.
I sentence you to monkey.
Yeah, I like it. Banana time.
Yeah, there you go. And then we have its distant cousin. We have Rapid Hybridization for a single blue. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 green frog lizard creature token.
Honestly, also a great card.
Yeah. Then we round out our instance with a nice little unsummon. Single blue, return target creature to its owner's hand.
Doesn't get enough love. You don't see it enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, are we up into our enchantments now? Or we got another? Oh, I like your mini board card, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just enchantments left. There's not really any important lands.
I like it. Let's see what we have left here. I will start us off with our Aqueous Form. This is 1 blue. Honestly, weird looking card up close and personal. 1 blue. Enchantment aura. Enchanted creature cannot be blocked, and you scry 1 whenever it attacks.
Yeah.
Next card we have here is the fun one. It's Coastal Piracy. 2 double blue. It's an enchantment. And whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card.
Oh, again, we have to. We're kind of breezing through some of these cards right now, but we have to remember that a lot of this deck is gonna be I hit you for 2 mana and draw 9 cards.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, like, you have a lot of, like, you're not missing land drops in this deck, I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Oh no, someone Winds of Change turn 1.
That's all you need. As long as they draw 1 mana, though, this is still playable. If they don't draw 1 mana, oh man. Oh, my heart, it sings. Oh.
I'm actually going to cut this down to 30 lands.
Let's go.
Maybe 29?
I like it.
No.
I'm leaving.
No.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
It's funny.
Next up here, we've got the Ominous Seas. One of my favorite Ikoria cards. 1 and a blue. Whenever you draw a card, put a Foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas, and remove 8 Foreshadow counters from it, and create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token, or you could cycle it for 2.
Honestly, that's also a problem card. I get hit by that all the time. It's such a bad... No one plays Crossing Grip anymore, right? So a lot of time it just sits there as like a threat that you have to destroy. But when I go to destroy it, I know Slothy's going to make like 7 of these, and I know where they're coming. He's not going to be like, well, that's all good. I'll spread the love. No, they're going to hit me. It's,
to harken back to an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah.
You leaving my Ominous Seas alone, I believe you'll find the terms quite agreeable if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, that's right. It's not very hard to get these 8/8s online.
No.
We have Propaganda here. Keep us a little bit safe. 2 and a blue. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature that they control that's attacking you.
Yeah.
Such an annoying card. All right.
There's
really we have is
really quickly. I wanted to ask. Have you ever heard of the card War Tax, Slothy?
I don't know, actually. Let me see.
I'd like
That's so annoying.
I'd like to put you onto War Tax.
Oh, I like that.
War Tax and War Toll are both hilarious cards.
War Toll is red, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not that. For anyone who doesn't know War Tax, I'm not pulling it up on the screen, but War Tax, if you like propaganda style effects and making your friends not like you, War Tax is 2 and a blue. Again, same cost. But then it has an activated ability of X and a blue. Creatures can't attack this turn unless their controller pays X for each attacking creature. Hilarious. Because there's so many, like, you'll see a token player, and they're like, okay, well, I'm not going to attack Sherman. He has the propaganda. I'll swing at Slothy. And it's like, yeah, pay 2 for each.
Pay 6 for each of those, please.
Yeah. You'll attack no one.
That's why I like Goad so much right now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have been playing things like this, Ghostly Prison, Fear of Safety, stuff like that. And it's like, okay, I goad you. You must attack. You must, and they just bypass that stuff, right? So it's like, okay, I don't care.
I know you do still have to attack. You do still have to pay.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of like with Caesar, the creating of things tapping attacking. That's what I'm thinking of.
What is the red one called? It's not War Toll. It's War something. War Cadence.
It's War Toll, isn't it? Or
no, it's War Cadence. 2 and a red, X and a red. Creatures can't block unless their controller pays X for each blocking creature. Hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I love those annoying cards so much. I gotta make a wreck my friend's deck in apparently these colors.
River Song.
That's true, River Song is good.
All right. Let's go on to the next card here. It's going to be Reconnaissance Mission for 2 double blue. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. And it has Cycling for 2.
Yeah. And yeah, because there's only 1 sorcery in this deck, and I hate board wipes, we've got Squeeze. 3 and a blue. Sorcery spells cost 3 more to play.
You are speaking my language with this.
You will cultivate for 6?
I was unaware of your game, Slothy. I'm pretty fond of this card. Cultivate for 6 is hilarious. Farseek for 5. Oh, especially if you get like a good opener and you crack this in like your turn 1 Soul Ring, turn 2 Squeeze, you'd wreck a lot of decks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I keep a lot of really bad hands if I draw a Cultivate, Kodama's Reach. A lot of times I'm like, you know what? I've got enough to get there. Slow hand, but you wreck my whole game plan. I would have no comeback to that in some of the hands I keep.
That's
not really worth removing.
You Rise of the Dark Realms for 12.
Oh.
Honestly, I like seeing cards you don't see. I just took a picture of that one. I'm gonna stock up. You've introduced me to a pretty cool new card. I have no idea what its artwork is. This looks like a merfolk with a dog face. I don't know.
It's just a fella in a bubble in a dangerous situation.
That's fair. I respect that. Oh, it's me next. I was like, what do we got next? We have Teferi's Aegis Insight next is what we have next. 2 double blue for legendary enchantment. If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. Yeah.
Good card. Nice. Next one we have is Witness Protection for single blue. It's an enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchant creature loses all abilities and is a green and white citizen creature with base power and toughness 1/1 named Legitimate Business Person.
I love it.
I love this. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
With really quickly, with how power crept Magic is, it's very important to remember how hilarious trash cards like this are. Just watching somebody's like Ulamog get turned into a 1/1 legitimate business person is it's just beautiful.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's just there's no amount of like deck building budget that protects you against just something silly. You have a chroma?
Yeah.
No.
Not anymore, you don't.
You're a legitimate business person.
A chroma in a suit.
I love it.
Our final enchantment here is going to be Wizard class. Single blue. You have no maximum hand size. Level 2, you can, for 2 and a blue, when this class becomes level 2, draw 2 cards. And then for level 3, 4 and a blue, whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control.
You have a lot of evasion, so that's a problematic ability at the end there.
Yeah. Game's got to end somehow.
I like this. Again, you have quite the draw engine. Like a draw engine powers this ship. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
This is it's like a pretty budget deck too. It's like $130 with that Nezo, and there's some easy things that you can like cut for like budget wise because you've got. It's fun to build. We often build pretty cheap things, right? But it's really fun to build with what you have at home because then sometimes you just have a spot for these $5-6 cards to really, really overperform where they normally would because you're getting so much draw. Like a Gauntlet of Power is great, but a Gauntlet of Power in a deck where you are refilling your hand every time it gets to your turn is really good, right? Like you have a permanent high tide on while you're constantly drawing. And again, it's really easy to politics around 1 damage. That's why Rigo is one of my favorite commanders, is like sure, like I'm going to swing at you with Mistcloak Herald, but it's 1 damage, right? I just want to draw my cards. It's so easy to say, I just want to draw my cards. I say it in Rigo and stuff like that. And a lot of this deck, you're going to be able to draw, you did 1 damage to me, you draw 5 cards. And you know what I mean? It's very, very hard to try and make an enemy out of someone who's just hitting you for 1. I really, really like decks like this. Just low cost, get lots of stuff out, draw. Like I love any commander that enables draw from the command zone. I'm a big fan of this.
Oh, absolutely. I was very excited.
It's because it's Rigo adjacent.
It is Rigo. It is Rigo adjacent. But it's a very cool place to see these vehicle commanders, right? And again, the fact that your commander can kind of survive board wipes, right? Is really, really nice that it's just out there kind of as an anthem. Not if I see this on the field, I'm not wasting my artifact removal on this, right? I'm gonna like there's so many annoying artifacts that have to go like Aetherflux, right? Aetherflux comes out in a ton of games. Like I tend to save my removal for things that are directly impacting me, and you drawing an extra card isn't really impacting me, right? So this is only dying as a creature if you're playing against me, and if someone else has removal, because I don't really play it, so.
Yeah, kind of, like, I don't really, unless you can safely kind of take somebody out, I don't really plan on crewing this at all.
Again, it is, a 6/6 is gonna get through a lot of times, right? Especially with trample, you're gonna be able to swing that at someone if you need to get that draw, but.
Yeah.
I like this. I like, you've got cool alternate win cons. You don't have just like the normal Lab Maniac, Lab Jace draw win cons, right? Like I love this 20-toad thing. I love that you can overwhelm people with the Horde. I like this. I'm a big fan of the whole way you put this together. The Cogwork Wrestler is one of the silliest artworks I've ever seen.
I had a feeling you'd enjoy that one.
No! Yeah. Yeah. What you got? Any closing thoughts on this one here, Sherman?
Yeah, like decks like this, like a lot of people will look at it and be like, you know what, like what's your win con? It's like your win con is you attack with a bunch of little creatures, you draw into things and make things big and go boom. Like it's fun, and people need to try it more often than just one big creature or one big like expensive card, and you try to like outperform everyone with just that one card. No, like have some fun with synergy, do something small like this, and if it doesn't work out, what do you do? Like you spent a night trying something new, and it's fun. It really is. You know, when you put together a bunch of, as we, like draft chat, if you want to think of it that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You throw it all together and you make a deck out of it. It's really, really fun. And none of these, except for like, maybe like 2 or 3 cards, like the Nazahal, like are real big targets, right? So people tend to leave you alone more because of that. Sure, you can argue saying like, oh, people are going to attack with big things, but that's not a big deal because you have 3 attacks against them. And it's like, sure, their one creature might come in for like 4 or 5 damage, but you're coming in with like 12 damage. So the repercussions are pretty bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think it's a great deck. It's within the budget I normally like building as well. So yeah, it's card draw, which I love. And you have a lot of fun stuff here. So yeah, I like it a lot.
That squeeze is silly. It's good, clean fun for everyone. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't have anything bad to say about this one. I generally don't have anything bad to say about any decks people build. I just like to see stuff. But again, I think this is fun. I would play a lot of this. It has a lot of cards that I love in here.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm going to crack our outro here, and let's let people have a little music. So, bam. Thank you guys for getting through this one. A really cool vehicle deck again. It's very fun to see them as commanders. If you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe. It really does help us out. It helps people see it. Makes more people kind of there so we can kind of do a little bit more, go a little bit deeper into things and make more content. If you want to support us directly and above and beyond, like, share, subscribe, which everyone should do always, go to patreon.com. I don't need you go to our Patreon. You get it. We just have a bunch of wonderful people on Patreon. It's very, very nice to build decks with them. We talk a lot about spoilers and cards that come out, about deck lists and everything. We just have a bunch of wonderful people there. So thank you to everyone who does support us on there. And yeah, my closing is always go to houseofcards.ca, promo code IT99, get a discount, use AI Armor Sleeves. You guys get it. We give you some music. I don't want to draw the outro out. I just get shot. Isn't it nice when the music's just playing and we're talking? Bye-bye.
See ya.